This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Jordan Knodler is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550, so I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Marcus Stroman will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, something to look out for, how he throws here at home. Been much better. On the road, a lot of struggles. Home, much better.
Michael Saunders comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Michael Saunders.
No outs here.
And a check swing here, but he clearly
Come
went
on now,
around
here we
on
go.
a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Troy Tulowitzki will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
He continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And like most right-handed power guys,
right here.
He's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they're playing behind the American League leader in strikeouts. That probably means not a lot of opportunities for them today, but you've got to stay on your toes. Be ready at every pitch. You can't just assume there's going to be a ton of swing and misses. You're going to get a chance.
Edwin Encarnacion will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And 3 home runs over his last 10 games, too.
for ball one. You got to figure
Ball
that
one,
that
no
man
strike.
right there would be more than
Hey,
happy
2
to
down.
see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hey. Oh, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those
All right,
tonight.
come on now.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Josh Donaldson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good, and guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. You know, and that can really upset the hitters sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Indians nothing. Mark Trumbo will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Hey, nobody away.
Now a fastball
Here we
to
go.
start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. To short, hit hard. Lindor scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Justin.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Justin Smoke batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
And it's quickly 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Yan Gomes will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch on its way.
Hey, here we go.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
2 down now. Here we go.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Dalton Pompey digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
Hey!
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield.
I got it. I go.
And there's out number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Ryan.
Now to the plate, Ryan Goins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
1 down. 1 down.
And this is low, ball 1.
Here we go.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he'll step off. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
He's safe.
And he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will stand in here.
Get
He
ahead,
was set
stay
down
ahead
on
right here.
strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball.
Hey, we got
1-1.
one out here.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left.
I got it.
Brantley
I got
is
it.
under it.
I got it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and
No
there are
runner,
two
no
away.
runner. Cut hold. Cut hold.
Troy Tulowitzki is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize
Hey, come
this
on
guy's
now.
power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one
Nobody.
swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go
Go,
down
guys,
after
let's
it,
go.
and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Ball.
And that misses 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Let's analyze this swing on Swing Track. This pitch is away, but you'll see him swing inside the ball to try to pull it. You got to take that the other way.
Josh
first
Donaldson
strike. Stay
stands
ahead right
in.
here.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
One out now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You talk about a throw eating a guy up at first. Look at how he lets this ball play him. Instead of going out to get the ball, he lets it get too deep. And at that point, it's hard to get those hands into a high enough position, and he can't make the play.
Hey, first
Here's
pitch
Mark
strike,
Trumbo
get ahead
now.
right here.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Hey, we got one here.
Here comes the 1-0.
Yeah.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Counts 1-1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hey.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
2
Here's
outs. Let's
Justin
get out of here.
Smoke now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
All right, here we go now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
A pause and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
That misses, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We played 4 full. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Yan
Get ahead right here.
comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, no
the
outs
pitch
here.
count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Oh, and he's
No
really
balls,
getting
2
the
strikes.
better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Dalton Pompey in
One
now,
down here, fellas.
popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hot shot to third. Valbuena's got it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan.
Ryan Goins steps in now.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Hey, 2 away now.
Fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
balls,
Pretty good
1
cut
strike.
there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here it comes. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. Michael Saunders will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind
ahead
of
right
got
here.
settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Ooh, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hey, no outs now, none.
Tap fouled at home plate. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial All-Star, a Gold Glover, a Silver Slugger Award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging a high chopper. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
We got 2 down, fellas.
Two out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians nothing. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Toronto.
For Cleveland, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes.